Hi there guys, the Gentleman's Lifestyle here. Today I'm doing a review on the Timex Weekender. Classic and very affordable. Now this version right here comes with a cream dial and it's a quartz movement. I'm not sure which quartz movement exactly because it's such a cheap watch. They don't advertise what the actual movement is, but I'm pretty sure you can find it if you dig around through the internet and find out what the movement is. Now the size of this particular one is 38 millimeters with 9 millimeters of depth, which in my opinion it's a perfect size for a dress watch, or for me that's perfect size, 38 or 40 millimeters, because I have such small wrists. It's just perfect for me, and anyone who has small wrists, I would recommend going for 38 or 40, for even pushing 41 millimeters, but 42 millimeters is probably going to be a little too big. Now this is water resistant to 30 meters, 3 ATM, but I definitely don't recommend you wearing it to the swimming pool, to the beach, or even to the shower for that matter. So definitely keep it out of water, but if you are caught in the rain, this will hold up. Now, I used to wear my watch in the shower, and through sort of different temperatures, hot and cold, condensation started building up in the watch, and that messed with the light function, because this is a Indiglo version of the watch. You can see that right here. It says Indiglo. It messed with the light function, and I definitely wasn't happy with that. Over time, I would have to wait for the condensation to dry up, and I found that if I got a hairdryer and just went over the watch, the condensation dried up and the light function would return after a few minutes or maybe a day or so. If you notice, there is no second hand on my watch, and reason for that is I sort of threw around this watch quite a few times, not on solid surfaces, on carpet, but I guess the shock went through one time and it snapped off the second hand. But the watch is still working, of course. There's nothing wrong with the watch. There's a few scratches here and there. Now there's not a lot going on the watch face. You have the sticks for the minutes, you have the 12 hours going around the outside, and you got the 24 hours in the inside. And of course the seconds, the hours, and the minutes hand. And that's pretty much about it. It's very simple, and in my opinion this watch can be dressed up and dressed down, and if you're looking for anything which is around, I guess, $50 or £50, this is one of the best watches you can probably get, as it's great. It's built decently. It's not all that well because my second hand has broken, but I did misuse it, I guess you could say. There's no date complication. It's just the time itself. The best thing about this watch is that if you buy the one with the NATO strap, you can just take it out and put on a new one, and you can just keep doing this with as many straps as you want. So I've swapped out the strap, and as you can see, it looks like a brand new watch, and that is a very big selling point of this watch. And I think that's great. If you don't really have a lot of money and you're looking to buy a watch that is going to last you quite some time if you take care of it, and you always want to change the look of your watch, this is probably one of your best bets. It's around £50, $50. And you just buy new NATO straps and you can keep going, and your friends will actually think it's a new watch. My friends thought exactly that. And you can also expect tons of compliments on this watch as well, because of how simple it is. And if you change out the straps again and again, you'll probably keep getting compliments because it looks new every single time. Now, closing out, if you're looking for something that's going to last you a long time, this probably isn't for you, unless you are very, very careful with it and don't wear it in the shower, and don't put it in water for long periods of time, and don't switch it into hot and cold temperatures, because condensation will build up on this. I promise you that. The watch is built decently. It's not the best built watch, of course, but in the price range of $50 or £50, which for what I bought it for, it's probably one of the best watches out there. It's very clean, very simple, and not much to say about this watch. Of course, you have your NATO straps that you can always swap out. The ease of use is, of course, right here. It's very simple to use. It's just one crown. There's no date complication that you need to adjust, and etc. So just pull it out and you just adjust the time. That's pretty much about it. There's nothing too fancy about this watch. There's nothing too bad about this watch. This, for me, it's a very in the middle of the road watch for the price range. So I would recommend for anyone who is looking to buy a first watch and doesn't really have a big budget, this is probably for you. You can buy more native straps like this here. This was probably like £5 or £6, I believe. And it just completely changes the look of the watch. And that is, of course, if you're low on budget, that's exactly what you want. That's pretty much about it, guys. Thank you for watching.